let's see. For my church people, let's just kind of dig in and let's listen to some of these church loops we got in here. Check this out. This was called mid-tempo praise and worship. Yeah. So I want to show you guys something here, dope. Preset BPM. I talked about this in the live yesterday in the reveal yesterday, but preset BPM is very important. You have global BPM, right? That you can change this to whatever you need it to be. So I can bring this down to like 83 if I wanted to. But if I want to kind of get it at the suggested BPM, which is 100, I turn on preset BPM. Click there. Now it goes to 100. Woo. Yep. Yep. That's dope. Next one. This was called Church Welcome 101. So like this is like your welcome song. You know, everybody's got a welcome song at the church, right? Woo. Woo. Then that Sunday drive, you know what I mean? Woo. You know what I'm saying? That's just a different variation of it. So let's listen to some of the, it's got the hay in there. That's what's in there. Yep. It's a fire. Just kind of break it down. This is what builds this loop up. You got that. Got that. Got the clap. The tam. Shaker. And the percussion. Oh, and then the stomp, of course. And that comes in on the one right around here. You know what I'm saying? Woo! And then this is the hay. You know what I'm saying? And it all comes together to build this loop. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Yep. You know what I'm saying? Woo! Praise and worship flow. Woo! Yep. 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 Mm. Again, let's break this out. This is just kick. This is a real simple kind of loop. Got an element right there. You got an element right here. And then you can add elements, right? I can easily come here if you want. If you think it's a little too plain, I can add this in. Ooh. Or I can come in, add a shaker. Maybe I want like a shaker in there. And maybe that shaker's a little too harsh. Kill the decay on it a little bit. Kill some of the mids. You know what I'm saying? Maybe pitch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Pan it left. Woo! You know what I'm saying? Then feels like it's missing something else. Let me see. What else? Let's see. What else can we just add a tambourine, of course. Why not? See what I'm saying? And you got a whole nother loop. Now, if you like, I like that loop, I would just save it as, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to save this loop in my users. We'll save it as Yahweh Fool. And I'll make sure the BPM is 109. This is just me, 109. I like that, you know. Boom, I got that in there. Now, if I go down to my user folder, you'll see it in there, Yahweh Fool. It's just that dope. You know what I'm saying? Where was we at? I'm just going through some of these loops. There was another one. I like this one. It's called Oh My God loop. Like, oh my God. Woo! Oh my God. That's a bop. Yep. Yep. You see what I'm saying? That's why it's called Oh My God. Because you be like, oh my God. Imagine this is your in-ear mix on Sunday. And y'all just doing y'all thing. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And then of course, like if you know, gotta throw in a shout. I got a shout in here somewhere. Look at all these loops that we got just for church stuff. This stuff will get you going for like Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? Like you need a good bump. You know what I'm saying? Perfect bump. Or even this one with the stump. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe this one. I love the hey. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it perfect. Woo. Woo. You know what I'm saying? This one has the kick on it. Woo. Woo. Yep. Yep. Y'all gotta get this. So you can use this at church. You gotta get this. Just if for nothing else for just this loop. Let's see how this one is broken down. Listen to this. That's crazy. Let's go through all the elements. These are just the elements. Shaker, element, kick. Then of course you got the hey. You know what I'm saying? Tamarine. Now you know what's dope as well. This is a good way to show this. You can use your key commands because again we got key commands. You can use this to solo and mute stuff, right? So I can go, maybe I want to take the kick out. I'll press 6. Oh no, it's on 7, sorry. And we got like a dope breakdown, you know what I'm saying? Then we bring it back in. Just by pressing 7, that's all I did. Pressing 7 on my keyboard. Maybe we take the kick and the clap out. That's a bop, bro. That's crazy. We bring it back in. 1, 2, 3. So you see what I'm saying? It's just like fun because it allows you by using key commands. And let me bring my key command joint back up so you guys can actually see the commands that I'm using. Make sure that that's open. Let's see. Yeah. So you guys should be able to see the key commands now. So like, man, just the fact as I'm going through, press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I want to solo just the kick and the tambourine and the shaker. So that's 4, 5. So we'll just do like this. I just press RTY. Bring it back in. Key commands just changes like everything when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying? Like really, you know what I'm saying? Using your loops. And that's like for like shout stuff, of course. But you know, we just got all kind of like, listen to some of these grooves. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know what I'm saying? This is one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites. Come on, man. This on Sunday morning. That's just wow. I gotta hold on. I gotta load up. You know, you're blessed in the city. You know what I'm saying? Offering time. You know, it's offering time. Bow. Bruh, like tithes and offering is gonna be like 25% that Sunday. You know what I'm saying? You pull up to church tomorrow with this loop, offering time runs around, and you go, bro, they gonna be like, give LaFi, you know what I'm saying? Logging into the app, they giving 20%. Bro, what you talking about? They giving 25% that Sunday. They giving above and beyond. They giving exceedingly and abundantly more than you ask or think that Sunday. You pull up with this, bro. That's exceedingly abundantly above. That's blessed in the city for real. All right, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. I'm not gonna beat that horse. But like, the grooves are just infectious. You know what I'm saying? We call this one "It Slaps." I don't even know what I can't even remember what loop this is. Yep, it slaps. That's why it's called "It Slaps." That joint is called "It Slaps." Woo! You see what I'm saying? So it's just that kind of stuff. And then of course, like we got a folder for like worship, right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Woo! That's a bop. Just that by itself, you know what I'm saying? Um mm. You see what I'm saying? That was called Perfect Worship. You know what that is. That's like, hold on, let me pull up. Good keys and strings and a pad, piano layers. You know what I'm saying? That loop, Anyway, that's why that's called perfect worship. Because that's like the perfect worship loop. You know what I'm saying? And we got like tons of these. You know what I'm saying? Just vibes for days. You know what I'm saying? And so that's like, it's just a bop. You know what I'm saying? Like you could just do what you need to do. But even outside of like having like the church stuff, the worship stuff, and all of that stuff, which those are dope, right? We got a lot of other like styles in here. So like some of the pop stuff is just like dope to me. Like some of this pop stuff, like listen to this. And even, you know, if you're a live musician, this stuff can even work for you, like for some of this stuff that we do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Woo. Uh-oh, that's that joint. Let's see. You could definitely use that for I got some latency, so it's funny. But you know what I'm saying? Like you can hit them with that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? And so these, that's a bop. And this is all in Loop Elements. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the R&B folder. Listen to some of this stuff. Woo! Woo! Mm-hmm. All this in one like plug-in. You know what I'm saying? Woo! That's a bop. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Mm. That's a bop. Then you got some of the lo-fi stuff. I love these because look at what we got here. Let's break this down. You got nice kick, right? 2 kicks, hats, snare. Listen to that. And then you got the vinyl noise. All that in one loop. It's 8 elements coming together to make like one whole vibe. That's dope. Let's go to some of the traps. Oh, trap, of course, is my thing. So we got the church and we got the hood all in one plug-in. That's crazy. Now this one is one of my favorites. This joint is called Super Epic Beat. I remember doing this when I did this one. This was like I did this beat like I did this loop like I don't know, maybe like 2 weeks ago, and I was playing around with it, and I was like, "Yo, this is crazy." I pressed the space bar, and I sat and listened to this loop for like 5 minutes, just the loop itself. Woo. Come on, man. Come on. Listen to that for like. This is all in Loop Elements. Yo. I was like, yo, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. This was called Give Us the Trap. Early 2000s trap. That's wild, bro. Now here's another one that I did that I thought was like absolutely crazy. And this uses like the halftime. Like it uses like the 4/4 halftime right here. It's really, really cool. So it's 137, but I cut it in half. And so you get this. That's crazy, right? Super crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because, and then it's using like delay. So the standard, this is what it was like standard. This was the regular 137 BPM. And that's cool, right? It could be used as a high energy type thing, but just the fact that you can, watch what happens when I cut it to halftime. We go from this to this. 1, 2, 3, and. And so you can use this even in production. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm keeping the BPM the same, right? Maybe you got a part of the song where you want to speed it up and go. You know what I'm saying? Then slow it down. Crazy, right? I love that. You know what I'm saying? So we got all of this kind of stuff. Afro, we couldn't leave out my Afro. Ah. Loops to just make you. This was called Late Night Afro. Probably because I did it when it was late night. Probably late. It's probably like 1 in the morning. So as you can see, Loop Elements is just super loaded for this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then with being able to use key commands, being able to do all of those things, it really like works for like the live musician and being able to kind of set these things up for guys to, you know, for you to be able to kind of lock and load.